Hi, I'm Nick Moen, work at the Bright Angle, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the Savant Pourover. So the Savant Pourover is CNC Baltic birch plywood. It's the first version of it. We use the Baltic birch because it's really strong, it's durable, it has many plies, there's not a lot of blowouts, and it's really consistent, so we're able to CNC it to make it all fit together. So here's how it's going to come packaged. It'll come flat packed with everything stacked up. You have 2 legs and 2 handles, a top, and then 4 plugs with dowels in them to tie everything together. You'll also have a glass jar. You can add a coffee scoop to it. That comes with a wooden lid with a gasket on there so it seals and keeps your coffee fresh. This is the pour over here, and then a Monday mug. You can also get it with 2 pour overs and 2 Monday mugs, or you can get it with this set, these 3 things. So when it comes flat, we do that just for shipping, but also because it's kind of fun to put together. And so the way it goes together is you take the top and you put the one leg on one side, and it's going to be tight. So make sure when you put it on there, you give it a little bit of muscle just to get it on. And then I'm going to put the other side on. And then once both of those are on, it'll stand, but you can see it's still a little wobbly. So what we have to do is we have to put the handles on to lock it in there. The handles are nice because you can actually carry it around too. So the handles just slide in. They have to go in straight, but they just slide right in like that, right? And so they'll really lock in there. And so you do that on both sides. And then once you have them in there, you'll see that you can't actually, well, you can lift up the handles, but not with weight in there because they're actually not tied in yet. They're just set in. And it's still got a little bit of a wobble to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug everything together with these, I don't even know what we call them, dowel plugs. So the way those go in is you'll see there's a dowel hole through the legs and the handles. So you're going to take this with the flat side up, and you're just going to push it through those holes. And it might take a little bit of weaseling, and then at the end it'll be a little bit stiffer, and you just have to push it right in there, and it should pop and it'll be flush. Sometimes one will fit better than another in each of the holes when we matched everything up. Since it's all handmade, it's all got a little variation, so you might have to try, if a dowel's too tight, then you might have to try it in another hole. So I just put that one on, and then here's this side. Oops. That one goes in. You can see the dowels come out the back, and we are with some of them extending the dowels too, so that you can push them out easily as well if you want to break it apart. So once those are all in, it's really sturdy, right? And if you want to get it apart, you should be able to just take the dowel and push it. But sometimes what you have to do is you actually have to flip it over, and you can see the back side of the dowel, and you can take that and with your thumb or with another dowel or a pen or something, you can push that back, and then that'll come right out. We don't really take ours apart, we just have it sitting in the office to drink coffee all day. So it just kind of is what it is after you build it. After that, you can put pour over in there, and you can put one in each side if you want, but we also got Hayden Wilson to design and blow a handmade glass jar, or a hand-blown glass jar, and that drops right in too, and there's a lip to hold it. And so in order to get your coffee out, there's a gasket on there, it's tight, so in order to get your coffee out, you can simply drop it in there, and then get the beans. And actually, this is kind of a cool trick that we realized is you can take your scoop, you can set it right in there. What do you think about that? So the last thing that we designed this for is we designed the height so that this jar, which fits about a pound of coffee, just floats right above the table, but also like if you want to stand alone, it will stand great, you know, by itself. And then the Monday mug just slides right on in. And so we left a little gap there so you can slide the Monday mug in and out. The last thing that you can include that we always have handy is a little drip tray. And it's also the saucer for our espresso cup, but it's great for this too. And after you pour your coffee through the pour over, it'll drip into the mug, and once it's done dripping, sometimes there's the last couple drops, and so you can slide that in and it'll drip into the tray, and then when it starts to fill up or it catches some of the drops, you can just go wash it out. Yeah, so I think that's all we have to do for the Savant Pourover. If you love coffee, you'll love this. If you want to learn more or see pictures or get more information, you can visit our website at www.thebrightangle.com. Thanks.